Alright, so what's going on, guys? I'm Taylor here, and today we're playing some Fortnite Creative, and I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks, and essentially, just how to gain height and some stupid stuff. Guys, I know retail is back. I'm going to get a new video on that probably tomorrow. I just don't have that long to play today, so... Oh, wow. Face clean. So, I'm actually doing some right now. Alright, I'm going to wait for, Alex to get ready. Alex, you ready? Alright, so first things first, I'm going to show you guys some double ramp stuff. So Alex, if you come over here. Right here. Alright, so essentially I'm going to be showing, so say you're Alex, like ramp up above me. Like just build a few ramps up. Say you're ramping up above me. So essentially what I'm going to do is, while I'm double ramping just here like this, well, one, I'm going to place cones just so he can't jump down and floor me. But another thing I can do is place a cone right here. If you look, he obviously can't shoot me. Most people would expect you to just edit this and keep going, but what you actually want to do in this scenario, whether it's accidental or purposeful, instead of editing, you actually want to side jump here, because then it'll give them kind of a free shot, but it'll be unexpected. So unless they're literally like LT spamming your location instantaneously, they won't be able to see it. And then you can just put yourself in this weird turtle. You can get some shots in, or whatever you want from here. So another thing you can do with double ramping. Here, it's going to look like this. So just build a few ramps up, Alex. By the way, thanks to Alex. Thanks to Alex, by the way. Okay, so that's good right there. So essentially, another thing you can do is, to say you're building up, you can put a cone right here. See how it's kind of above your stair? And obviously you're not going to show yourself, but you're going to look up and you're going to edit this floor. Just like this. And then you're going to confirm that edit, and they still can't shoot you because the cone still gives you cover. Now obviously if you want to, which is this something sometimes I do when I do this, is I'll put a wall behind me. And do this, so then that way this floor is edited and I can put down the cone immediately. And then I can just kind of keep building, and when I do this, and on him, he can't see me, I'm not exposed, and I can do kind of this edit and get a free shot on him. So yeah, those are some double ramp techniques that you can do. Oh yeah, it's gonna get some dancing in. Make sure it's good. You haven't talked that much. Anyway. Wait, another trick you can do, just, like, high ground trick, like, so for example, Alex, let's get a quick 1v1. Just come over here. Just get in a quick, like, 1v1 arena. Go over here. So I'm gonna put the floor right here. Oops. Okay. Alright. So it's just something simple you can do, so let's get in a quick 1v1 here. What you can do is you can actually, like, do some phase 90s right here. So if I go like this, Alex, I'm going to keep 1v1ing you. But if I go like this, it'll actually give me a little boost in my 90s. So that's just like a little thing that you can do. It'll give you a little boost, and you can actually go a little higher when you're doing 90s. So another thing you definitely want to use a lot more is your side jump, because that's pretty simple. You're also going to want to get pretty good at these phase 90s. Like I said, they help a lot. I'm pretty bad at them. So like I said here, through ramps, just make sure you cone and place this floor below your opponent, and then you can actually do something like this, and then they're under your control whether they fall down or not. Jeez, I cannot do phase 90s. Another thing you're going to want to do, even when you're just simply ramping up. What the heck? What? I have no idea. Even when you're just simply ramping up, is even if they're straight below you, see if Alex jumps, he has a free shot on me. So what I'm going to want to do is make sure to just shield that at all times, just to make sure he can't jump. Like right there, he could jump and have a free shot. Obviously, I'm getting free shots and not taking them, but like... So another thing, see if you're going to cone someone, so say you manage to get like under their stairs somehow, That's also a good trick right there. When you put down... So right here, Alex. Wait, come back down here. I'm down here. Right here. Okay, so another trick that, like, if you get some, like, in someone, so say you're, like, ramping up like this, so you're going on the other side of that. It's actually better, you're, like, go down here, go on this floor right here. It's actually better, instead of coning them, in this scenario, to actually just use a wall and block them off. Because it'll just kind of catch them more off guard, and you can ramp out the side first, and if you want to, you can get kind of an easy flick shot if they don't turtle fast enough. So, that's just kind of another thing you can do there. So, another trick, if you want to use, like, a boost here, you can obviously face pop your 90s, but if you just want to, like, breach someone, I don't know why, but I think this is a good idea, is to just hold a wall when you're holding a wall, to just jump into your ramp that's above you. It's, see, so when they're building like this, you're going to want to cone them because you literally can't floor them. It's just not going to be that effective. You can't put in walls, so you're just going to have to cone them. So another trick when they're in an area like this is to pop down the side like that, and then it's a free shot. So instead of just editing that, you know, flooring being extremely, I guess, kind of cautious about it, you can actually, like, just build a ramp out to the side and get a free shot in. Obviously, that's some free cover. Another thing to do, when your opponent has height, if you're just going to turtle out like this, it's always a good idea to always, like, pull out your shotgun after every movement. And if you want to push for height, simply what you're going to want to do is wait for them to come directly over you to the point where they can barely get in any free shots. So if they're right there, say you're like this in this cone, just edit your cone like this, they won't be able to touch you. And then what you can actually do is, since the cone is edited like this, you can actually put a floor above it. And then you can jump up on your cone and then just essentially repeat the process. You can actually do this with a floor as well, as I'm trying to do now. This actually works a lot. I use a lot of these tricks in 1v1s. See right here, it's always a good idea. Get that in. Oh, shoot. Anyway, that's kind of a free shot. Where in this kind of scenario and you have their wall, you never want to do a window edit. Wait, stay in the box, Alex. Stay in the box. So say you get their wall. Here, wait, I'll edit you in. There. You never really want to edit a window here because this is the most basic type of edit, and any half-decent player will already have a shot lined up on you. So what you're going to want to do instead is either edit and edit like this, so you can only catch their feet and they can't get their crosshairs on you. Same with vice versa. But another similar edit that you can use looks like this. And it's essentially just these three edited right here. So then you can kind of get like jumping peaks. Same with the other side. So then you kind of get jumping peaks. This also works with an edit like this. This also works because they can't actually shoot you just from their base position. Also, if you take their wall, what you're going to want to do here is edit something. This is the only time when you're really going to edit a window. Is that, say this stair isn't yours, what you're going to want to do is just do that. Just place the stair down and edit it like this. And then go back like this, and then they can't block themselves in any way other than literally on your stair, in which you can literally just edit in any way. It's always another thing, thank you for bringing that to point, is that whenever someone's turtling, so Alex, come over here. So just turtle up over there. It's always a good idea when you're playing with this to go for someone's cone first. Just because it's ultimatum like height and they can't edit out the top anymore now that you've actually like taken that cone, so they can't edit out the top, they'll have to break it. And then in this you can pretty much just do basically any edit you want on them. If you want to, you can even like let them out kind of. Also, another thing I want to show you guys is that when you're building up like this, so say you've got height on your opponent, just like here, what you're going to want to do is you're not going to want to go any higher than really 2 blocks above them. I'm going to start doing 90s and fail at them. So once you got height on your opponent, your objective isn't to keep grinding 90s like a lot of people understand. The point which I think a lot of people miss is to actually win the fight and not to just keep height the whole game. Obviously, this is a very scuffed 1v1 because, like, you know, we're not both necessarily sweating. See, in that case, I would have had a free shot there as well. So another thing you're going to want to do when you're double ramping, just like this, is that you can actually, when you're double ramping, you can actually put down these walls before you even get up there. So you actually be entirely covered while you're double ramping. You can do the same when you're just regularly ramping. I think this is max height, so we're going to jump back down here. Yeah, this is max height. I guess we're just going to fight it out. Why did I just edit a window? Okay, well, whatever. Alright, so another technique when you're just like regularly box fighting here, so just Alex box up. Here, I'll move. So Alex box up, so just simply when you're box fighting and you're trying to take their wall, you're going to want to pull your shotgun out after basically every pickaxe swing. It doesn't even matter if it does damage, or if your swing even does damage, just to make sure that they're not ready, they don't have an edit prepared. You just gotta make sure to pull out your shotgun after every swing, just like this. Because if they have an edit ready, like Alex edit, while I'm swinging my pickaxe, I'll have my shotgun right there in my next key. And then you can just simply get a shot in. So once again, Alex, you're editing windows. It's, like I said, any half-decent player will be ready for that. So once again, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to go like this. Get a nice jump on his side just to make sure like that, placing the floor down below him. Side jump here. That's definitely something you're going to learn, is side jump. Once again, what you're going to need to do, like when you're in this type of scenario, is just simply just keep your top covered. As long as your top is covered, you're good. See here, when you're doing this, you're always going to make sure your top and your back are covered. You see here, I'm going to edit this like this so we can't get a cheeky angle on me from up there. So he's already got that floor, so just gonna take this back. Oh, shoot, I fell. Yep, all the way. So another thing you guys definitely want to learn is a double edit. Most people know what they are and know how to do them. I'm just really bad at them. Like so. There are a lot of people who are kind of good at them. Personally, I'm not one of them. I don't edit cones that much. Or, my bad, I don't edit floors that much. Other than when I'm below them. So, like, I edit cones basically all the time. Personally, if you ask me, cones are a lot more important than floors, because not many people will floor you, they'll cone you. So the trick that I'm going to show you that you can actually just do solo to just kind of improve here is when you're just doing your double ramp and covering yourself, you can actually just, you can simply, instead of just double ramping, you can actually just put walls to the side and it'll work just the same if they're on your side. This will also help if you're actually, it also helps with faster building. This will actually help if you have multiple enemies, since you're playing solo squads. So I'm just going to keep rolling these out, guys. Also, guys, I'm well aware Retail Row is out. That video is coming tomorrow. There's certain things I can only play for so long. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys a couple more tricks, and then I think I'm going to leave. Once again, the cone to side jump here that I just missed because I need to fall down. Jeez. When you're putting a cone here and you're side jumping, the only thing you're going to have to watch out for, it's a high ground retake, by the way. The only thing you're going to have to watch out for is if that player comes down to go like this. That'll happen. They'll edit this a lot just so you can't put a floor there. Obviously, that breaks, but it's just so you can't actually put a wall there. So you're going to want to watch out for this stair right here, and the way you can do that is by just simply putting that wall on one side, and that should pretty much fix your problem. But now I'm just going to go over some key things, I guess, that you need to be able to do. Double ramp, simple, side jump, it's not that hard, just showed it to you. Another thing, stair edits, you're covered the entire time when you're doing this edit, by the way, you're covered the entire time. Because they can't, you're supposed to double ramp exactly away from someone, so if they're to the left or to the right, then you're getting shot whether you're double ramping or not. But what you're going to want to do is when you edit this, you're still covered. You notice since Alex is up there, he still can't shoot me. I'm in a cone right now. You can even turtle up if you can build that fast. Personally, I can't. So another thing, double ramps. This is probably getting pretty confusing for you guys, and I really do apologize for that. But another thing when you're double ramping, if you go off the side, it's a good idea to put a wall right there as soon as you finish and put a stair down. I failed at that, but it's a good idea to put a stair down and go like this. You lose a lot of momentum, but it does protect you a lot better. Alright, so those are double ramping tips. I guess these edits do actually work in regular games as well. I use these a lot if you guys actually do watch my videos and comprehend them. Things like these edits are extremely useful. You can also do this reverse if you're on a team. You can do this reverse, obviously. Now we're just gonna get in some 1v1s, I guess, Alex. So jump down. I'm gonna use some of these tricks to just kind of show them in comparison, by the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta respawn too. Alright. Alright. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. One out. Phase 90s that I miss. See, since Alex is beating me in high ground, I'm just going to want to cover my cone right here. So now that I have height, I'm just going to kind of stay up here, just a bit above Alex, because the point is to win the fight and not to keep on height. Wow, I actually missed that. Nope. So you notice I'm putting down cones here instead of floors just because he's not coming directly at me. See, that trick is one of probably the most useful is when you just jump off to the side of their ramp and just place down, and it's just basically an easy kill because it's pretty much unpredictable because I don't know which side you're going to go to, and it's also pretty much unexpected for most average skill level players. Most of the time, they'll be expecting you to go on top and floor edit them, which you can do, that works too, but it doesn't, it's just a lot more predictable judging by the fact that, people's skill are obviously expanding. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry this video or stream was super rushed. I have more time for some videos, for some older videos, or for some better videos later. But right now, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I know it was super scuffed. I probably won't be doing any more how-to guides since they're super confusing. I'm so sorry. This was just kind of a rushed video to get out. I'm sorry that this wasn't the best content. I don't know how long to play. I had like 30 minutes. Also, upload schedule. I don't think I'm going to be doing it on Wednesdays, considering I have a bunch of stuff to do. That's why I can only play for 30 minutes. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time, and bye.